Yo, what's good, y'all, man? We got Lil Tjay respond to PlaqueboyMax, man. We got Black Speaks, or Specs Speaks, Black Speaks, yeah. But anyway, man, we got Lil Tjay respond to PlaqueboyMax. So hey, man, we gonna see what we already know. I already know he respond. They ain't like it, you feel me? This situation, though, you know what I'm saying? They in the area and be smoking that loud shit. They smoking that loud pack, like they smoking that motherfucker. You feel me? PlaqueboyMax, you feel me? Was telling them no, and they were like, "Fuck you," you know what I mean? But hey, it blowed out a Porsche. I don't know. Y'all gotta know how to communicate. But let's see what the response is, though, man. You know, I don't make a joke out of it though, cause I don't give a fuck. But like, it's all my feed. I must respond to it too. You feel me?
Now, Lil Tjay has officially responded to the situation I covered yesterday. Yesterday, I covered the story involving streamer PlaqueboyMax, rapper Lil Tjay, and rapper Fabio Foreign. This situation caught a lot of attention on social media.
But I'm talking about everybody, like the whole goddamn world paused for a minute and react to PlaqueboyMax response. You feel me? They paused for a minute. They said, "Fuck, what's going on in the world? We gonna pause for a minute and check this motherfucker video out." And everybody else was just saying shit. Oh, Lil Tjay respond. Oh, disrespectful. Oh, this oh, they got WORLDSTAR. Oh shit, Lil Tjay. You know what I mean? Everybody, you feel me? Going back, you know, back and forth.
PlaqueboyMax had not actually invited Lil Tjay and Fabio Foreign to his stream, but apparently they just showed up like a lot of you informed me about. During the session, Lil Tjay lit up a joint inside the Airbnb that Max had rented out for the event. Max immediately told him, "Hey, you can't do that here. The smoke alarm might go off." Despite being told multiple times, TJ continued smoking, and Max eventually, stopped the session to make it clear that they could smoke in the backyard if they wanted to continue.
Yeah, or the front. He said the front and the backyard, but they ain't even communicate. They just say, "Oh, yo, can't smoke in the back. Can't smoke in the Airbnb." Yeah.
Before leaving, Fabio Foreign, who's about to turn 35 in March, blew smoke in.
Man, what age gotta do with it, man? What age gotta do with it? I heard people in the comments, in Twitter, they talking about, "Oh, you about to be." What age gotta do with it, man? You could be goddamn 10 for smoking, you know what I'm saying? Like, what age gotta do with everything? Now, I don't know what age gotta do with shit, man. For me, he could be 80 years old, you know what I mean? Like, what age gotta do with it, man?
Max's face.
Yeah, he 34, but what age gotta do with it? I'm 25. I'm saying, way as foreign, if I don't smoke, don't start smoking in the Airbnb. Like, come on now.
Whether intentionally or not. Regardless, it came across as blatantly disrespectful, and the two rappers left shortly after. Now, this is actually one of the more talked about stories in hip-hop right now. Crazy to say, but it's true. And it does actually make sense. I think stories like these hit home for a lot of people because, I'm sure we've all dealt with people who are disrespectful. So Lil Tjay ended up responding to this entire situation, and honestly, I don't even know what I was expecting, but I will go ahead and say that this might be one of the worst PR moments for Lil Tjay. He's a guy who usually gets talked about mainly for his music, but he has had some situations with rappers like 6ix9ine. One of the biggest stories he's been involved in the last 2 years, however, is when he survived getting shot 7 times in June 2022. He was initially in critical condition, but ended up surviving that shooting, which is of course a good thing. I'm happy he's here. I even made a video on it back then titled "Pray for Lil Tjay" because I've been an avid listener of his music ever since he came into the game, which is why this story to me is so confusing. He's a very, successful young man, but obviously he still has a lot of growing to do mentally. Now, Lil Tjay was doing a stream last night, one of them alone, and another one with YouTuber and rapper DDG, where he responded to the situation by saying a few things. Some of the things he said was, number one, he actually said that he had no clue PlaqueboyMax was before he pulled up to the spot, and that he had never heard of him, which wouldn't be too crazy because he's just now gaining popularity.
Yeah, there's some rap. Yeah, he said that. I'm like, yeah, he probably don't know him because Max is still climbing up on the ladder. He's still climbing up and shit. So a lot of people probably don't know him. You walk on the streets, he probably like, yeah, PlaqueboyMax. Nah, what he do? Oh yeah, he's a streamer. You know what I mean? So it's like, yeah.
He also said that he smokes wherever he goes, which is fine, but
they probably see the clips and shit. But it's still on. Yeah, you know what I mean? I don't mean that you know him. I mean, shit, TikTok clip, people be clipping farming and shit.
Property.
What they call clip farm. Yeah.
Lightly ask you that you shouldn't be smoking, then obviously you should be respecting that wish. Lil Tjay also flexed some bands, RP to speaker knockers, while saying that he would pay for the Airbnb fine that Max would have to pay if the smoke alarm went off.
But if I'ma keep it a buck, bro, like I pulled up for Favi. Playboy, PlaqueboyMax, no disrespect.
And I can't really pull for Favi though, man. You gonna pull up for Max. I ain't gonna pull with his nigga Favi. Every time Favi go, he go.
I deadass didn't know you. I deadass never heard of you. I pulled it for Favi, bro. Everywhere I go, I be smoking. I pay the fine. How much the cost? Real shit. How much it cost?
Yeah, how much that shit cost? Yeah, Black. How much that shit cost? Talk your shit. I'm gonna also say Lil Tjay. Talk your shit, man. How much that shit cost?
You got this whole thing, man. This you. This you.
Yeah, so you got 100 all blues and shit. I'm on your side, Lil
So
Tjay.
first of all, it's of course not about the fine that he has to pay. It's about respect, which goes without saying. Also, another thing Lil Tjay didn't consider is that PlaqueboyMax streams for a living, so this is actually his job. And if he fucks around and gets banned on the Airbnb app, how is he gonna rent out spaces to keep his money flowing because he streams for a living? Seems like Lil Tjay completely missed the mark. And the fact that he's flexing the band, saying that he's gonna pay it, makes me realize that he's not taking this situation too seriously. But then on this next part, Lil Tjay goes into a few things.
I'm TJ, gang. I'm in New York. How you think I'm coming, bro? For me, my fault. I came through, fucked up your crib. It ain't the end of the world, nigga. I ain't no sorry ass nigga. It is what it is, bro. I told you, bro. You be alright, bro. I pay for that. And to why I didn't, I ain't gonna lie. I just felt like you like, yo. One, it felt like smell like weed already. Two, you like on some, yo, stop smoking.
They do, I ain't gonna lie. It's a bunch of niggas in that shit. I know that shit smell like straight weed. Even when you don't have to smoke that shit smell. I know that shit smell. But he had like about 500 niggas in that bitch all in one. I don't know. He got about like he had all like, you know what I'm saying, TikTok motherfuckers that little, you know, got the New York waves and shit in that bitch. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. If you walk in that bitch, you probably think somebody be smoking that bitch. I know that shit don't smell like no flowers. I know that shit smells straight weed. Straight weed and alcohol.
Nigga, I'm a hood, bro, regardless of the Lil Tjay image, which I'm trying to, for me, keep a make right now, bro. Like, I still damn near feel like he was talking a little crazy, bro. Like, niggas ain't never do that. I never been somewhere, no smoking, walk off at the.
So he did ask.
Nah, a lot of people did that shit. Even the hotels, they be smoking in hotels. You know, they don't post to. The people be smoking in hotels. So I know, yeah. If you don't do that before, I mean, I don't smoke, I drink, but if you don't do that shit before, then I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know, man. Cause I mean, people still type shit.
3 times, so I have no clue what TJ is talking about. Obviously, he's feeling the pressure of the situation, which is why I'm assuming this is clouding his judgment. Because, like we all seen, he wasn't rude about it. He wasn't disrespectful. He simply asked him to not smoke because the alarm is about to go off, right? Also, he mentioned how it already smelled like weed when he pulled up.
And some people, when they smoke in the Airbnb, they usually take the alarm off too.
To the spot, which is funny because you're someone who always smokes. It's gonna always smell Zaza wherever you go, right? Ask me how I know. And this is where things get very bad because he mentions how he's a hood nigga, right? Essentially saying that, hey, you can't tell me what to do, man. Hood ninja or not doesn't give you the right to do what the hell you want to do in people's spaces. That's common sense. Common decency. It doesn't take an astronaut to realize that, okay? But this is way worse because he says that if he wasn't on camera, he would have slapped PlaqueboyMax 2-3 minutes.
Oh yeah, I saw that. He said he about to smack his ass. I'm like, man, I already see that shit. I was like, I want to see Lil Tjay versus PlaqueboyMax though. I want to see that shit. I want to see that shit though. I was itching. I was like, I was some drama. I love when niggas fight, man. When niggas fight, boy, that shit. Cool. WORLDSTAR. Shit.
Pulled up, and it's like, you feel me? My son said, yo.
Oh yeah, I want to know who got poles on them. They had poles on them? They probably had their pole on them. I know they did though.
Yo, can you not?
There was no security guard, so yeah, it wasn't nobody checking. You feel me?
Excuse me. Thank you. Appreciate it. Like that immediately. I ain't even put the blunt out. I'm like, you think I've been in jail, bro. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I've been in jail as a minor, bro. I was felon at 13. I don't know who supposed to think Lil Tjay is, bro. You feel me? Excuse me, appreciate it. What type of reaction you really think you gonna get from that, gang? Like, you think you my mother, bro? Like, for real, to slap the shit out of you. I'm on camera, bro, so I'm woo-woo, like, you feel me? So, like, you get a little cold shoulder, like, who you talking to, feel me? And I'm like, I ain't gonna lie to you. And I don't got no problem saying that. I'm damn near mom, bro. Nigga don't care that much, bro. It's like, I'm looking like, woo, I'm here for Favi, and I'm just out, bro. I ain't even know that nigga was streamer, though.
So there's a couple things I want to talk about here. First of all, I will say that I'm disappointed to see that Lil Tjay thinks like this. 23 is young, but not young enough to not realize where he went wrong. Also, this entire hood nigga mentality, gotta touch on that really quickly. You guys could hear what Lil Tjay said. He said, I was a felon at 13. I don't know why that's relevant, but that's what he said. And then he kind of followed up with saying, I can't let nobody speak to me like that. People with this type of mindset, often, you know, rooted in the street or hood mentality, tend to see a simple, polite request as a form of disrespect or someone trying to play in their face. And there's a logical explanation for this, because growing up in a rough environment where survival is key often leads to the development of defense mechanisms. And these defense mechanisms are rooted in hypermasculinity, and they're of course designed to prevent vulnerability and avoid being seen as a victim. I can understand where he's coming from, but at a certain point, especially as a grown man, we have to stop using our past circumstances as an excuse for disrespecting others. Being a felon at 13 has nothing to do with your current reality, because you're a famous, successful rapper with access to wealth and opportunities. That's your actual reality, right? And one of my longtime viewers hit the nail on the head. Shout out to Yeah No. She said, masculinity and fragility are often confused in hip-hop, and it's honestly sad. Completely agree, because it's 2025. This street mentality needs to go. There's so many opportunities available today. Why cling to a mindset that holds you back when you could be influencing others positively and making a real difference in the world? Please tell me why. The reason why so many young black men fall into this mindset is, first and foremost, the absence of father figures in their lives. As a result, they end up idolizing neighborhood drug dealers or rappers who pretend to have been those dealers. They mistakenly see that as the image of what it means to be a man, and I'm focusing on young black men because that's what I can personally relate to. But this isn't exclusive to one group of people. I mean, in general, especially on the internet, I'm sure you know what I'm talking about, but you can see how the men who gain all their support are these so-called alpha males who are overly loud and aggressive. But let's be real, you know, these types of people are usually overcompensated for something.
I've lived the lowest lows and the highest highs.
Well, what's the distinction? After you make X amount, hundreds of thousands of dollars, if you look at the studies done on this, it does not.
I don't fit no studies.
It does not hugely improve a person's life.
Are you proud of who the fuck
Bro,
you are?
why
Well, look at. Are
let
you
me
proud?
dance?
If you look in the mirror, would you guys say this motherfucker's proud of who the fuck he is? That's a bag of trash, dude. Pull your fucking shirt
Because
off.
I've been.
Tell me you're fucking proud.
Because
of
I've
yourself.
been to fucking prison.
Jesus Christ!
Because
Look
I've been
at
to
you,
prison.
bro. You got 10-inch arms and tits. Men don't have tits.
No, they go to prison where they get fucked.
Yeah,
they get
do.
fucked up the ass.
You've never been to prison. Look,
That's
he's
what
talking about shit you
happens.
don't know.
A man who constantly has to scream and shout to prove himself is rarely as secure as he wants you to believe, and that's a fact. This kind of mindset obviously only leads to two outcomes: the graveyard and, you know, a small cell where other men control every aspect of your life. Just take a look at the countless examples out there. It's a destructive path with no real wins. And it's so crazy how this still plagues so many young minds out there. This is one of the reasons why YNs are a thing now. YNs being
YN.
ninjas, right? Straight up belligerence and lack of respect for other people is just so sad. And when it comes to Lil Tjay, by the way, we know that he's an independent artist now, and if you don't nurture these types of relationships, because streamers are the new rappers, you're gonna get left behind. I mean, you guys see all these mainstream celebrities run into Kai Cenat like Usain Bolt. If you guys only knew how much he's getting paid from these record labels, Kai Cenat is having a full course meal that boy's eating. And overall, people just want to support someone who they feel like is a decent human being, and I don't think Lil Tjay realizes what he did. I think all rappers can learn from this particular situation. At the end of the day, you gotta drop the ego, because it seems like that's the downfall of a lot of rappers. When you build an image on being seen as hard, that's something you gotta maintain, which honestly just sounds so exhausting, because imagine walking around all day not being able to just relax. It's one thing if you're still in the hood, I get it, but if you make it out, wasn't that the reason why you worked so hard? To relax and enjoy your life? I hope Lil Tjay takes this experience as a learning opportunity. He has a promising career ahead of him, but situations like this can leave a stain on his reputation. Acting this way in such a public story can damage relationships and close doors that could have been valuable to his growth and success. People who are ready to bless you with the right opportunities may now hold back because they see how you treat other people. This is a very real consequence, but it's something many rappers don't seem to consider. A wave of negative press only adds to the damage, making it harder to build trust and secure future opportunities. There's more people who pay attention to you than you could ever realize. Trust me when I say that. Anyway, if you made it this far, that means that you enjoyed this video, so how about drop a like? And if you're new here, my name is Blackie Speaks. So nice to meet you. Welcome to the family. We obviously got more room. What do you guys think about Lil Tjay's response to PlaqueboyMax? Curious to hear what you guys have to say. I'll catch you in the comment section below. Most importantly of all, I'll catch you on the next video. Peace. I'm out.
And ain't gonna lie. Let me know what y'all think, man. Let me know what y'all think. Comment down below. Let me know what y'all think about it, man. Let me know what y'all think about it. PlaqueboyMax, Lil Tjay, man, is it blowing out of portion? Is PlaqueboyMax right? Lil Tjay right? Let me know in the comment below what y'all think. Let me know what y'all think, man. But anyway, like it up, sub, hit the bell if you're new, and let me know who drama next. Peace.